What's going on, guys? Sorry I'm late. Had some things to attend to. Oh yeah. Had some things to attend to. I did not start this the right way. So you guys are gonna have to give me 1 second to start this the right way, like I usually do. So I better get this pulled up. There we go. Every time I gotta put this, have this play for 30 seconds before I start from now on. But I was running way behind tonight, so I figured I'd throw that on for 2 seconds. All right, we're good. What's going on, guys? Let's see who's in the chat. We got crew member. We got Rob Kerr. What's going on? Good Real Hunting. We got Brett. But I know what you guys are here to see. Miss Carter in the house. Ashley, how you doing, girl? All right, we're here tonight for Halloween Wednesday wrapped up last Wednesday for Chris Snyder and Filthy Dan and with their Halloween 2018 review. So I figured what better way for them to do their rankings than on Faccmonster Live with me. 2 more members of the Stream Demons coming on. So I figured without further ado, let's introduce 2 more of the Stream Demons. My man,
what's up,
Chris Snyder,
what's going
and my other man, Filthy Dan.
What is up,
What's
everybody?
going on, oh yeah,
what's going on?
I gotta admit, I did my rankings before, but I forgot what they were. So and I didn't take any notes today. So my rankings are gonna be on the fly, but that's all right. I can do that.
Sometimes that's the best way to do it.
Right.
Oh, Frank Riker, he wants to know if he can make Ninja Rap. I will do that next time.
I got you right now. I'll do it right now. I don't care.
There we go. I had this on at the dinner table last night. No doubt. My kids thought I was stupid. There you go, Frank. You happy now? He's happy now.
Good.
It's good shit. That's a good movie too, by the way. I love those movies.
Yeah, it's fun.
Minus the third one. That was
Hey, the third one has its problems, but I actually kind of like that. But this is not the time nor the place to talk about the Ninja
No, it is
Turtles.
not, because even though Halloween's over, Michael Myers is never too far from my mind. So that either means I'm a psychopath or I don't know what that means, but
hey, we're the Michael Nut Swingers, man.
I know.
Right.
Just because Jason hates them, that's not our problem. But I think without further ado, I'm gonna dive right into these bad boys. And since it's my channel and you guys are my guests, I'm gonna go with Chris Snyder to go first with his number 11.
Number 11, no fucking contest. It's Halloween Resurrection for me, man. I want to say right off the bat, throughout this whole ranking, keep in mind that I don't hate any of these movies aside from Resurrection. So any of them going forward, I still like. This one, no.
That's not a surprise whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I think Filthy Dan's gonna probably go the same way, but we shall see. Filthy Dan.
My least favorite is going to be in at number 11, Halloween Resurrection.
Oh,
good job.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
I think you guys are way off on that one. That's top 5, man. He ain't in too many movies, but he's in that one.
If we had been doing best to worst, I probably would have jokingly started with this one.
Yeah.
Just to twist everybody's panties, you know?
Right.
Like, why wouldn't Halloween Resurrection be the best? I mean, Busta Rhymes and this is for Jen.
Oh,
all of them.
All of them. Oh shit.
I hope she didn't get paid very much to be in that role.
I hope not.
I hope she got paid enough to where she never has to act again.
No, she still does.
Oh Jesus.
She still does. Yeah, number 11 is also Halloween Resurrection. I mean, if it's on TV, maybe I'll sit and watch some of it. Maybe
Yeah.
the first 20 minutes. Maybe.
Like,
Yeah, I can't do that.
I don't.
I don't have that power.
There's nothing in it. There's not one part of that movie that's any good. I don't like the way Lori looks. I don't like the way Michael looks. I don't like the final girl, Sarah. I don't mind Busta Rhymes as much as everybody else does, but I mean,
I don't hate him, but I don't really feel that he's a great addition to the film either. Like, he has one scene that I genuinely like, and that's when he's at his little motel room watching the dude on TV, and Sarah knocks at his door. That's the only clip I have ever put in any video I've ever done. Like, somebody trying to distract me from watching Watch on Me. Whoops an ass. Like, the way he's just talking to himself, he's like, you got her to stay. Give yourself a pat on the back. I think I like that because that's something I would do in that situation. Like, talk somebody out of doing something stupid or whatever. Like, there we go, Danny boy. We did
it. Oh, crew member says only to see Harold the Clown.
I agree. I like Harold. I like Harold the Clown, actually.
He was a good character. He wasn't in it very long, but he was good.
No.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Charlie Bowles movie.
And a Harold the Clown.
Like a Harold's movie would be fucking awesome.
And a Reverend Sayer movie from Halloween 4 too.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Reverend Sayer, if tackled the right way, would have been a nice fit in the Phantasm universe.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I could see him fucking shooting shit with Reggie Bannister.
I can see that.
Yeah.
All right, we're not gonna talk about Resurrection anymore.
Good.
All right, so
chicken fried piece of shit.
Yes, with your number 10 in the rankings.
Number 10. This one is also about the same level of shock and surprise as placing Resurrection dead last. This is going to be Halloween 5. I want to like Halloween 5. I really fucking do, because it's part of in theory, my favorite part of the whole franchise, the Thorn trilogy.
Thorn trilogy, yeah.
But it's just fucking very slow. You could tell that they didn't know what they were doing when they put this movie together. I mean, they're writing it on the fly. They're like, we do not have the ending.
We will let them figure it out in the next number 6. We'll figure it out.
Oh yeah,
les film to les people. They love it. Like I went from a cod to Austin and Gerard there, but yeah, they nobody gave a fuck, I feel, except for Danielle Harris and Donald Pleasance when they were doing this. And like, say what you will, though, like that is the ultimate fucking Dr. Loomis, I think, in Halloween 5, though.
I will defend Dr. Loomis in Halloween 5.
Really?
Like,
yeah, I will.
I just love his, like, you could just smell the liquor coming through the fucking TV screen off his breath. Like, oh yeah, drinking that good old scotch, Donnie.
That's why he didn't. Oh no, that was in Halloween 4. Never mind. Forget it. Using my movies.
Here's why I defend Loomis in Halloween 5. Think about where he's at in his life right now. He's so fucking frustrated, and being the fact that he knows Michael's back, and Jamie knows that Michael's back, and Jamie's not telling him fucking shit. I mean, yeah, shaking the child was going a little too far, but I don't blame the guy for being pissed off and frustrated.
I'm surprised he didn't pull a gun on her again in that film.
Tell me where he is.
God damn it, Jamie! Tell me.
Boots are right there. Oh, I guess I'm gonna rotate I'm gonna switch my rankings around. I guess I gotta go. My number 10 would be Halloween 5 as well. I don't like. I mean, the mask is awful. I know people do like it a little bit. I think it's hideous. Michael has a man bun, so that's kind of weird. I mean, his hair would be long, so I mean, I guess I understand, but where would he know how to even make a man bun and tie it up a bun in his head? I don't know. He shed a tear, which is I don't know. Maybe it was. I heard maybe it was a happy tear because he was finally going to kill Jamie. So he was.
Real quick,
maybe.
You guys know how I feel about this piece of continuity. Michael should not be crying, not because he's pure evil, But because he shouldn't have any fucking eyeballs anymore at this point, his tear ducts probably should have been dry fucking burned in that fire. I feel like I'm gonna have a fucking stroke every time I go into that.
I feel like I should take a shot every time you go into that little spiel.
We hear it all the time from you, Filthy.
Yeah.
On Chris, your number 10.
My number 10 is actually Halloween 2 from 1981.
Whoa.
Not a bad movie. I don't hate it. It just doesn't do much for me in the long run. And compared to a lot of the other ones, it's just, to me, it's kind of boring. You know, I mean, it's got its moments that I really like and enjoy. That third act is awesome. But aside from that, there's not too much from Halloween 2 does much for me.
I can't blame you for that.
No, it's a fan favorite too, but I don't fully understand all the love for it because, like you said, it's one pretty boring ass movie to be honest.
Yeah,
the middle drags forever, so I don't.
I think it works better as just a Loomis side quest more than anything. Like,
I mean, yeah,
like it. Like, I think without Donald Pleasance coming back as Dr. Loomis, that movie would have fucking crashed the whole franchise.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we wouldn't be here talking about anything but the first film.
Right.
Which some people think that's how it should have been, but I'm glad it wasn't because I love watching Halloween. I don't know how
it's a choose your own adventure at this point. Like, you can watch the first film by itself, and it's fucking perfectly effective.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely is. Whorehead Heather late to the party, but thanks for showing up anyway. We appreciate it.
Better late than never. Heather.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. We were late too, don't worry.
Yep, I was late, super late. Pony, remember? Ponytail Michael is my boy. Oh yeah, that hermit freaking braided his hair. He's down there cornrowing that shit.
Well, the stupid parrot helped him too. Be quiet,
Yuki. I can't believe Michael didn't eat that damn bird.
Yuki. How do we know he didn't?
I don't know. Well, he wasn't. When Michael woke up, Tukey was still there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might have ate him afterwards.
Probably.
He probably did. And then he ate the hermit too. All right, so I'm gonna go next with number 9, and I'll probably make some people mad. But I'm gonna go Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I see. I told you. I'm not saying it's bad. I used to hate it a lot.
Me too.
When I walked out of theaters, I was like, what the fuck was that?
Yep, me too.
But after rewatch, taking Rob Zombie for what he makes and what movies he gives us, I accepted that. I know this isn't the old school Halloween anymore.
Right.
It wasn't terrible. The kills are brutal. Michael was brutal. Cinematography was great. The mask ruins it a little bit for me because it's like non-existent for the most part.
Yeah.
Right.
But
keep going, Matt.
But it's not like I said, it isn't terrible. I mean, I don't watch it once a year like the others, but it's just not better than the ones that come after it for me, is what it amounts to. We'll go Chris next.
What are we at? Number 9?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Number 9, I got Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. A movie I like, but again, compared to the rest of the franchise, it doesn't, it's kind of pushed off to the side in a lot of our minds, let's be honest.
Yeah.
When we think of Halloween, typically, for the most part, Season of the Witch is not the first one we think of. But for what it is, I do enjoy it a lot.
I like it. I think it's getting more respect now than it ever did.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
But people like old shit, so
I'm kind of taken aback by that one, though. Like, whoo!
Like I said, I like all the rest of them aside from Resurrection, so...
Right.
All right, Filthy, what you got at number 9?
Number 9, are you guys ready to fucking cry a river?
Better not be what I want.
Don't do it, Dan.
I'm sorry, but Halloween H2.
Okay. I thought it was going to be something.
I'm mad, but Destiny's going to be even madder when
I'm scared scared of that wrath right now. Like already, I'm telling you guys. But
wow.
But yeah, it doesn't age very well at all. It's probably the worst aging of the whole franchise, I think. Like it's so it's so fucking 90s. It cements itself in that 98, that whole 1998 vibe of just the CW feel, like just all that combined. It's just fucking boring. It has some great things that I like about it, and like you, at this point, I don't hate any of these films. I just
Right.
like them a lot and then like them a little less.
Right. Some of them are
But
tough to place in certain spots for sure.
Oh man,
like this one, it's just
there
it
it
could have
is.
done more. It doesn't feel like
Now look what you done did.
She just flipped the table.
I
Come
hope it
on.
was. I hope it wasn't expensive. But shit, I lost my train of thought.
Flipping damn.
But yeah, I just feel like for the 20th anniversary, they could have done something a little bigger than what they did do. I mean, I like the score. I like the tension. That fucking bathroom scene, that was pretty goddamn good. But
Yeah.
that third act, what really bogs this one down for me is Halloween Resurrection. I know I shouldn't use Resurrection as ammunition against this one, but
It's hard.
it's one of those things you just can't disconnect after
Right. Once
after
you see
it's
it, you
been
can't
firmly
unsee it
affixed
now.
in the head.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Like-
problem.
Like, had that been the last one, I probably would have been praising it higher.
I agree.
Yeah, I still have it way higher than that though. But I respect your decision.
I got it higher
Thank
than that too.
Yeah. Shit. My number 9. I guess this will probably piss people off too. Rob Zombie's Halloween 1.
Matt!
I'm sorry.
Fuck!
I really loved it in 2007. When I went to see it in theaters, I got out of class and went straight to the theater opening day. I was pretty damn jacked. The opening scene was when he beat the shit out of that kid with the stick. Like, that was freaking Bruce smash shit.
Oh yeah.
I was kind of creeped out. And then as I watch it now, it's probably the redneck trash shit just bothers me a lot. I know that's what everybody says, but I usually skip the first 20 minutes. I know it ain't that bad for everybody, but I don't really need to see that part, so I skip it. And the sanitarium stuff's pretty cool. I mean, we've always wanted to see Michael in the sanitarium with Dr. Loomis, but then on the other hand, we didn't want to see it. Like, we didn't need to see it. But I figured since this wasn't in the original timeline, it was okay that we saw that shit, because we already not seen it the first time, so it was okay that we did see it. But then the third act was just pretty much retelling the same exact story from the original, just with a hell of a lot more blood and brutality, which I enjoyed, by the way. But I just like every other movie on this list more than this one, so that's why it's number 9 for me. I know you disagree a lot, but we usually do, for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be fun if we all had the same fucking opinion.
No,
That's true. That's true.
No, that'd be boring. And look who's here. The leader of the... Oh, that's not the right one. Leader of the Scream Demons.
You're not the leader. There you go.
The J-Man.
What's up, boss man?
The J-Man cometh.
That's me. I'm right there with you on this one.
Miss Carter says, don't piss off Destiny. I think that's too late. I think that might have been back-to-back picks that pissed her off.
Yeah. If I didn't set her off,
You're
think
digging yourself into a deeper hole there. Yeah.
like I handed her the gasoline and Matt handed her the lit matchbook.
And now we're at the bottom of Lori's basement on fire. Thanks, Ashley, for the cool lights behind me that I just put up because I was copying off of Jason. But no big deal.
It's okay. I'll be copying it soon too. Don't worry.
Copying is great. All right. I think it's my turn, I think. Is it my turn?
I don't fucking know.
All I know is
I got so mad with the Rob Zombie Halloween where you placed it. So
Now that I got the Rob Zombie shit out of my head, and what are we at? 8. I guess 8. I'd have to go. I'm gonna go with Halloween 2 from 1981. It's like you already said. It's pretty damn boring. Michael's okay, except for he's more of like a Terminator in this one than an actual human being or whatever he's supposed to be. Movement annoys the shit out of me. Lori, okay, Destiny, sorry, you've had your lights up longer. My bad. So I copied off you.
She's already mad. Don't push her. Don't push her, Matt.
I like
Dude, she's already in a mood. Just
I'm gonna make it worse. What else is that? His mask, we already know his mask is like that because it was left under the bed and shit. I don't mind the mask that much. It does look kind of weird being stretched out so far compared to Nick Castle's, but it's fine.
Yeah, I don't mind the mask.
The kills are okay. The characters are okay, especially I know you all love Bud, all of you, very, very much. Jimmy's okay. Lori's useless in the movie, to be honest.
Yeah,
only in about 20%. So the fact that it was so boring and only stuck in that hospital, which I'm hoping 2018 or Halloween Kills does not do the entire movie. I hope they don't stay in the hospital the entire time. So that's why I got Halloween 2 at number 8.
Right.
What
about you? We'll go Filthy.
I'm just scared to speak at this point.
Oh,
no. God, this is where it got hard to place them. But I kind of ranked them on rewatchability and just pure enjoyment factor.
Right.
I had to go at number 8, Rob Zombie's Halloween 1. And no, don't.
Okay.
Oh God,
I'm calm right now. Continue.
Calm down, sir. I need you to calm down. But no, I do really enjoy this film. I really fucking it worked a lot better for me when we were doing the Halloween Wednesday reviews. Like, because this is one I go back and forth on. I either fucking hate it, it's the scum of the earth, or I just adore it. It's the apple of my eye. Upon this last watch, it was the apple of my eye because I got to watch the theatrical version on top of the unrated cut. And I think watching the theatrical edition really improved this movie for me in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I mean, I do enjoy the first act, the getting to see all the white trashisms of Michael's growing up. And Ronnie, who doesn't love Ronnie? I'm all broken up here, bitch. I can't work.
You don't think I'm making a mental list of all your fucking bullshit?
But yeah, the characters are rough, but I mean, if you can separate it from the rest of the franchise, it's a damn solid fucking film. Like, maybe not a solid horror film, but it's a great slasher and it's a great fucking character study in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
I understand. It hits differently for everybody. I mean, that's probably one of the most debated films in the whole franchise, so it's understandable for some people to love it, some people to hate it, and some people,
Right.
It's got to be. As long as it's better than Resurrection, so it's good enough for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, Chris, you're number 8.
My number 8 is Halloween 5. Actually, I enjoy Halloween 5. It's got some issues, but I have fun with it. It's very nostalgic for me. I used to watch that every year on AMC Fear Fest, so I got that attached to it as well. There are some great moments in the movie that I do like. Again, I will defend Dr. Loomis in that movie. But yeah, Halloween 5. It's a fun one. It's got problems, but a lot of them I can overlook.
Okay. I guess. I mean, like you said, though, I that's one of the ones I do watch every year. No matter what, if I'm having a little marathon, it's going to be in there, even if I don't like it that much.
It's mainly nostalgia.
Yeah, we grew up with that one, so of course we're going to watch it.
Like, it's in my Thorn trilogy. I gotta fucking watch it.
Right.
Yeah, you have to. It's the continuation of 4. Rachel's still in it for a little bit, so
oh god,
which sucks a lot, but you got to go. You got to pop it in and watch it, I guess.
Yeah, I like watching that one every year.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
Yes.
It could be Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood.
Whoa.
Dan?
Come on.
You know who's in the chat right now, don't you? You know she's angry right now, don't you?
Oh, Destiny likes that one too? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, my God.
Dan's just stoking that fire even more.
I got those will be coming out soon, so she'll get to see where I put that one as well. I don't actually know where I'm going to put that one. I don't hate it. It's boring, but it's better than a couple of the other ones. Like your favorite movie, Jason Goes to Hell, Filthy Dan.
It's not my favorite, but it's damn high.
You like it.
I don't get it, buddy.
I fucking adore it.
No. Okay. Resurrection or Jason Goes to Hell?
Oh, Jason Goes to Hell easily.
Chris?
Resurrection.
Yeah, I gotta go Resurrection too. He's done.
Yeah.
Get off. I can. If Jason was in the movie, the actual physical body of Jason, I'd be like, oh, this is badass. But I don't want to watch the freaking shaving that dude on the table. I don't want to watch all that and that weird shit and eating pieces of shit. And yeah, it's gross.
Dude, you can't deny though. Whenever he's in the body of the cop and goes into the fucking reporter dude, when that body starts melting and shit,
that's great. Yeah,
you can't deny that. That's a
I'll
great
give you that
fucking
one.
scene.
I'll give you that one. Yeah.
And the tent scene too. Come
okay,
on.
the tent
Oh
scene.
yeah.
The tent scene's good, but that's that's about it. I like the SWAT team scene too. I guess I like when he gets blown up, except for he's moaning and like, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, his excessive breathing. Yeah, it does have some issues.
Some.
Who knows? Next summer I might reevaluate it. We'll see.
That's you can go ahead and do that. That's not going to change on my ranking list at all. Shit. What are we? Number 7. I already did
Number
my
7.
Number 7. So I guess we'll go back to you, Chris. You're number 7.
Number 7, I'll go Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I really enjoy the shit out of it. Again, Matt, like you, when I first saw it, I fucking hated that movie. The more I watch it over the years, the more I find to appreciate about it, man. Sure, this movie still got some problems, but a lot of it is done really, really well. That for some reason I just didn't see that first time around.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the white horse thing gets a little, a lot of that I don't like still, but there's a lot of great stuff in that movie. Like, I really love Annie's character arc that she has. I really like Laurie, especially in the theatrical cut. She's a much different character in the director's cut. But I like the arc that she has. Michael, I love Tyler Mane as Michael. Again, the mask thing, whatever. Dr. Loomis, I fucking hated what they did with him in that. But Brackett's great. That scene where he finds Annie.
Oh, yeah.
And that music starts playing. Dude, every time.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, there's a lot of great moments in that movie that I love.
I think that might be the problem for me though. There's a lot of great moments, but together as a story for me, it just doesn't click for me. But there are great moments and great performances, no doubt. Brad Dourif is probably the best for me in that movie. His performance is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
he's great.
It's hard to separate him sometimes from Chucky. I picture Chucky saying some of the things he says, but
I want to fucking shoot him.
That just makes it more enjoyable. Filthy, number 7.
My number 7 is going to be Halloween 2 from 1981. Now, you guys hit a lot of the good points already on this one. It's pretty boring for the most part. It doesn't have a lot going on. However, one thing I want to make clear, the reason why Michael is walking all stupid, the man has been stabbed in the neck with a knitting needle.
And shot 6 times!
Like, he took a fucking hanger to the eye, shot 6 times, falls off a balcony. Like, I think Laura even gets him, like, one right here in the chest when she's in the closet. So he's probably not breathing too good. Tell me you wouldn't be doing the Nick Castle walk after that. You'd probably be doing a warlock yourself. Like, God
damn, this shit hurts.
And I'll even do you one more and justify the mask's weird fit outside of being Dick Warlock and Nick Castle's different faces. That would be when Laurie rips his mask off his face. I don't know. Maybe it was the fucking plastic. But I mean, I really do like this film as a continuation to the first.
Yeah.
I mean, it seamlessly flows mostly. There's a few things if you watch in the beginning, it just doesn't transfer very well. And that fucking wig Jamie Lee Curtis is wearing, that
it's not good for you.
I mean, it's got fun characters, and it definitely hits more on the slasher side of the slasher film, you know?
Right.
I mean, it's one of those ones it started a lot of the confusion that would, I don't know, kind of water down the franchise for the next 30, 40 years. But I mean, it's serviceable. I mean, if you're marathoning it, you're probably not going to skip it.
No, you're
right. No.
That's a must watch every year, at least once, maybe twice if I'm feeling froggy, but I doubt it. Got to get watch.
I usually do it at least once a year for sure.
Because it goes, like you said, it goes right after the first one, so you kind of have to.
It bleeds right into it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The only thing
I shot him 6 times. Shot him in the heart.
Shot him in the
He's
heart.
not human.
You must have missed him.
I do like that scene though when Michael's in the alley looking down and he's Dr. Loomis is talking to Sheriff Brackett down at the end of the alley. I just don't understand why he goes in the Elrod's house. That's fine. He gets the knife. He leaves them alone. But then he goes over to that random lady's house and then doesn't need to kill her because that part didn't make sense.
I forget about that sometimes. Not only is that just tacked on and unnecessary, but the way he just fucking jumps from behind the couch. like I can only imagine he was hiding behind the couch. He was probably doing a scary movie joke. Like,
I'm in the house.
You don't know where I am.
Where was he? Was he popping up behind a couch or what the hell was that?
That's the only thing I can conjure up.
Yeah,
because it's like you're walking through your open ass living room, you're gonna see a motherfucker right there. Like she wasn't in the 21st century. She didn't have her cell phone to distract her. So
true.
It's like maybe she needed to die. She probably would have fucking found some way to kill herself later that night had he not killed her. Would have walked down the fucking stairs and tripped over a shoelace
and landed on it.
Not her own.
Not her own. Okay. What are we on? Number 7. My number 7 would be Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. I know it doesn't include Michael Myers. I know, but that doesn't bother me. I like the story. Colonel Cochran is creepy as hell.
Oh yeah.
Tom Atkins is the man, which we all can agree that he's the man. Dr. Chalice is a great character, even though he's a terrible father.
Oh, no doubt.
We get it. It's the 80s, smacking nurses on the ass. I guess fine. He doesn't even know this Ellie chick, and then he's like, "Hey, you want to go to California, baby?" And she's like, "Okay."
I mean, do you blame him? Really? Do you blame him?
No.
I would.
You want to go again? How old are you? A little late now. I already banged her. So
like, just because she says I'm older than I look, Dr. Chalice, that doesn't mean she's old enough, dude. Shit.
Her dad looked pretty damn old, though, so you got to figure she was at least in her 30s, I would say. Her dad looked like he was like 60-some years old, I'd say.
Yeah.
Maybe.
People just didn't age good in the 80s, though.
I know.
Yeah, like, what's up with that?
Like, I'm 30. What? I don't even know how old I am. I'm 32. I don't look 32. I look like a kid still. At least I think I do. Minus I got some gray-ass hair. But that's all right. Don't be looking for that, Dan. Get out of there. That was number 7. I guess I'll go my number 6. My number 6 would be Halloween 6. Curse of Michael Myers. I surprisingly for the first time I watched the unrated producer's cut, and I don't know, it hit me a totally different way. I enjoyed the movie a lot more than usual for some reason. I know
more. Yep.
There's way more character structure. It's more in depth with the characters and whatnot. Dr. Loomis was in it a hell of a lot more, so that might be one of the main reasons I like that version of it a lot more. I know Lee did his own, putting them both together. I haven't watched that one yet, but the only thing I really didn't like out of the producer's cut was probably the circles with the rocks, because that was just kind of corny. But other than that, I like the ceremony thing they were having with Kara. It was better than her being locked in that little room. Tom McDoyle was okay. Paul Rudd, I love Paul Rudd now. He was serviceable back then. I'm not one of those people that wanted him to come back for to play the role in Kills because
No,
wouldn't make any sense anyway. So
no sense at all.
it didn't hurt my feelings. I know. Did they ask that Brian Andrews guy to come back, or they didn't even bother asking him? Right?
I don't think they even bothered, but I'm not 100% sure.
Anymore or whatever.
Right.
I know he had that GoFundMe page, so I'm pretty sure he wasn't. He would have accepted the job in a minute, but
I'm sure.
I know they did try to reach out to him to do the part in 6, though, but he was like unattainable because he didn't have an agent and he hadn't acted for some amount of years.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think he would have made that film as well enjoyable as it did wind up being.
No. But if he was going to be Ant-Man, what they always say, he should have just shrunk down, went in Michael's ass, and then grew larger again, and then blew him. And then that's the end of that game. But he wasn't an Avenger yet, so I guess we can forgive Paul Rudd for that.
Jesus, man.
But I did like him beating the shit out of Michael with the pipe, though. That was
hell yeah.
The goose coming out was. I just think that was the tranquilizer shit, but
that's what I think too.
So many theories as to what that actually was, but no, he wasn't a freaking one of Conal Cochran's freaking zombie things.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that theory until recently. Like,
I didn't either.
Yeah, that's cool to think about, but it just ruins it for me. If like
they zoom in on it, you see the shamrock on the back, then it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
So it takes away the mythology of Michael if he was a fucking.
What if he had the shamrock instead of the thorn tattoo?
I just hope he wouldn't be by the TV when the song goes off, because then he'll freaking
hand just turns into snakes, like
compose and shit. All right, Chris, what you got at number 6?
Number 6, I got Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. I have a good time with it. Again, that was another movie that I kind of hated the first time I saw it. Not as much as Halloween 2 the first time I saw it, but I had a lot of problems with that movie. And again, it's one of those movies that over the years, the more I watch it, the more I find to appreciate. That's a damn good Halloween movie. In terms of the atmosphere, I think George P. Wilbur is the best Michael that he's better in 4. Or better in 6 than he was in 4, I should say. The mask looks great in Halloween 6. I like the lighting and the tone and all that. I have a problem with a lot of the cult stuff, but I think that's why ultimately I prefer theatrical more, because it kind of takes a lot of that out. But the producer's cut does have a lot of moments in it that I do prefer. So yeah, Halloween 6 is a great time for me. I love putting that one in every year. I'll watch that one probably twice a year every year for sure.
All right, Filthy, what you got?
At number 6, I have Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, which I really enjoy this film. I did not hate it upon first watch. Part of that might have had to do with the fact that I didn't have to pay to see it in the theater. Luckily, if y'all saw my review, you'll know that it was my brother's birthday when we would have seen that. And ultimately saw that Final Destination in 3D, and I was pissed about that. So that one kind of took the bullet that this film could have taken. But when we did rent it later, dude, I fucking enjoyed it. Like, the White Horse didn't bother me. I mean, even if it does bother you, think about how long it's in the film for. It's really not in the film all that much.
Yeah.
True.
So, like, I know Robbie Sobel had, when he did his Halloween ranking, he even brought that up. Like, why are you guys pissed about the White Horse? It's not even in the movie for more than 4 minutes. It's like, exactly. So it's like, if that's your main argument for why Halloween 2 by Rob Zombie is shit, you need to come up with a better reason, because you can easily just snip those scenes out. It doesn't change the movie all that much.
No.
But I really enjoy the brutality and the way it.
Oh yeah.
I believe that these are the same people from Rob Zombie's first Halloween trying to get on with their lives.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, fucking. Oh, The Mask. That's something I wanted to bring up when you guys were talking about that. The Mask, I think, in this one is more of a symbolic thing, where he doesn't wear the mask unless he's killing in this one, of
Yeah.
course.
Mhm.
And that's what he did when he first put that on. He wore it to kill his sister. He wore it to do his killing spree as an adult. So for him, it's like when he's the vagrant with the beard, he's just doing his thing, trying to exist happy in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But he puts on the mask, it's time to go to work. And
Great killer.
in a lot of ways, it's just a symbolic thing, like weak symbolism, but symbolism nonetheless.
I didn't think about it like that. That's a good point. We
It's
gotta say goodnight to the J man.
Good night, Jay.
Night, Jay, man.
You're working hard, Jay.
Good
Go to
night.
bed. I'm sure you'll be up in like 4 hours anyway, like you always are. What else we got? We got Brett. He says, I need to give H6 another watch. Only seen it once and wasn't into it.
Yeah, I'd say give it another watch, man.
I'd watch it again, and I'd watch
Please.
producer's cut as well. Give it a shot. See if you like
Yep.
the stuff that's shit in there too. It's worth
Right.
it. Definitely worth it. And by the way, Dan, if they would have just changed the white horse into that unicorn we talked about before, it would have made a big difference. And this would probably be my number 3 in the rankings if it was
Right.
just my opinion.
Frank Riker's unicorn.
Unicorn in a hot tub. Oh, with Michael being naked, of course. No big deal.
Yeah, I think that movie would have had an NC-17 rating.
Mm-hmm. They've been really good. Really good.
It's like
Mike,
you get a whole lot of frontal dong. Just Tyler Mane hanging his dong in this film.
holy shit. All right, Chris. What do you got at number 5? Top 5.
All right, so other than Resurrection in last place, this list was pretty hard to make. But once we get from 5 on, it got even harder. Because I love the top 5 that I have here. It was just a matter of what order do I put them in. So at number 5, I'm going Halloween H2O.
Okay.
Again, a lot of people don't like it because it's very Dawson's Creek, very CW. And it is stuck in the 90s. Let's make no mistake about it. But I love the 90s era. Every time I watch it, it takes me right back to that time. So, and again, nostalgia plays a big part in that as well. I don't like Chris Duran's Michael Myers. I think Jamie Lee Curtis is good in it. Fuck the masks, by the way. That third act is awesome. The bathroom scene is awesome. Yeah, all of them. But that third act is awesome. The bathroom scene is awesome. I love seeing Marion Crane or Marion Chambers come back. And Marion Crane, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah. I have a lot of fun with H2O.
I think where that may be Jamie Lee's movie, I think LL really does kind of save that. Like,
Yeah.
I think if I revisit it mostly to watch LL Cool J.
Right.
Like, he's probably my favorite. Probably my favorite part of that fucking movie.
Oh fuck! He's what if Busta Rhymes could have just acted like LL Cool J?
Yeah,
it wouldn't have been.
Cool J was great in H2O.
He wasn't acting all gangster and the hip hop and whatnot. He was just being a regular dude, being normal, not doing karate shit and weird shit. But that's not really Busta Rhymes' fault. He didn't write the dialogue and shit, so I guess I can't really blame him fully for that. But definitely agree with LL Cool J. Dan, your number 5.
My number 5 is going to be, oh my god, another one that's just gonna stir shit.
Oh god.
Yeah, and y'all are gonna look at me like I've been smoking crack for 4 days, and that may be kind of your hint there. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers.
Oh.
I do love this film. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I don't love it as much as most people do.
Okay.
It's still a great Halloween film. It's got probably the 3rd best atmosphere in the whole franchise.
Yeah.
It's just that mask and those hockey pads really hold it back for me. I'm one of those people. If my Michael doesn't look good, it kind of affects how I look at the film at the end of the day too. But I mean, I really do enjoy this film, and it was hard to put it at number 5.
Right.
Like, I could have lied to myself and put it at 2 or 3, like most people would, but it's like, it's not one I revisit as much as the next 4, but I still fucking enjoy me some Halloween 4.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know, it's just, it's a frustrating watch sometimes.
Yeah.
Like Michael shouldn't have that kind of strength coming out of a coma.
The beast.
I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it a little more than somebody should. But you know, Halloween 4 is great. Number 5.
I understand. Oh, we got a Brett says, how does H2O have a $17 million budget and we get 3 terrible masks?
Right.
I guarantee Jamie Lee Curtis asked for a lot of money to come back, so there was probably a hell of a lot of it.
Probably 10 million right there.
They probably paid
Yeah.
LL Cool J a decent amount of money, even though he wasn't that big of a role in the movie.
Right.
A shit ton of gas money for Michael to drive from Illinois to California.
Like, oh no, Chris, we're not making your travel arrangements. You literally have to drive across
On your
from
own.
Illinois back to California. But I'm an actor in the movie. You're a stunt man.
Deal with it. I don't know. That's a really high budget for getting nothing. Really. I don't. Maybe the scene. Maybe I don't know what they did with the money. The effects. There was no effects in the movie whatsoever, hardly at all. So
outside of the girl hanging on the fucking
that was
light fixture.
That was it.
That bathroom in the middle of nowhere probably cost them like $5.
It was just there, and they freaking used it. I mean,
yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't even take my kid in that to go to the bathroom. Just fucking,
no.
Why?
It's like just pee on this car with the blown out tires. Nobody seems to be using it.
Yeah, for real.
Right.
And
crew. Damn it. Crew member says, "Watch your show with just Dan, and Michael moves like a fucking idiot." H4. Completely agree. So awkward. It's the shoulder pads, obviously. But I liked whenever he was when he just had the bandages on in the garage.
Yeah, me too.
It was perfect right there, and then they ruined it and added the other shit. I don't know why they had to do that, but I love that movie anyway. So I'll look past that. I think I had to have miscounted somewhere because I only have 4 left, so I must have already. Wait, no.
I have 4 left too.
I must have did my 5 already. Did I start 5? I thought. Man,
well, what was your number 5, Matt?
I guess it must have been Halloween 6.
I thought that was your number 6.
That's what I thought. I think I must have said the wrong number along the way.
God damn it, Matt! Get it together, Jesus.
Well, if you want to watch the ranking video I did, and then you'll know for sure. You're probably wrong. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in with number 4 then, and I'm gonna go Halloween H2O. Everyone says it doesn't age well. I don't really care. I love it.
Yeah. Yep, me too.
It reminds me of the name. That doesn't bother me either. I know it bothers a lot of other people. I don't care. I like Josh Hartnett a lot. I thought he was really good in it. And when I think of him in this movie, I automatically think of him in The Faculty because they came out like kind of one after the other, pretty close in time. So
yeah, he was shooting them at the same time, I think.
He was good in both of the movies. So
right.
I probably like it because Josh Hartnett, Jamie Lee Curtis came back. You can't beat that. That's for damn sure. The ending was awesome. The masks, we already know they suck. I never really noticed the mask, to be honest with you. But whenever I was younger, I kind of just watched it for what it was. But as on a rewatch, like the other day for like a marathon, it's kind of really hard to not focus on the mask changing. Yes. It's not even a whole scene. It's a quarter of a scene, one mask, another quarter of a scene, another mask, switching back and forth 4 times. It's really annoying to watch. I don't mind Chris Durand as Michael at all. I know people don't like the way he moves and shit. He doesn't bother me. I don't really mind him at all. Really, the kills. I guess the kills would up this movie a little more for me if there was some more. There's just not enough kills in this movie. I know there wasn't in the original Halloween, but the original Halloween had atmosphere, had mood and atmosphere, and H2O doesn't have those. So it had to make up with kills, which it didn't. But I still love it. Nostalgia probably for me. Came out when I was 10, so I fell in love with it. So that's probably why I got that one up so high.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chris, your number 4.
My number 4 is Rob Zombie's Halloween 1. I fucking adore this movie. Is it white trash Rob Zombie? Yeah, but it's Rob Zombie. by that point, he had already done House and Devil's Rejects, so you should kind of already expected something like that. But again, it is Halloween, so I do understand why people were probably pissed off at it. But Laurie Strode, Scout Taylor Compton, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I like Scout Taylor Compton's Laurie Strode in Rob Zombie's Halloween more than Jamie Lee in 78. I know it's like sacrilege and an unpopular opinion, but yeah, I like that Laurie Strode a lot more. I love Tyler Mane as Michael. I think he's a great Michael Myers. Of course, you got scenes like I'm Joe Grizzly, but it's just a lot of fun to sit and watch. You know, you're entertained by it. And again, Ronnie, he's a dick, but he's an entertaining dick. I could watch 3 hours of Ronnie. And I do like. Yeah, I'm not a fan of telling Michael Myers' origin story, but I let that slide. It's a reimagining, right? This is Rob Zombie's vision. I let that go. The second act, when they're in Smith's Grove, I like what we got for the most part, but that had so much more potential you could have done with that. And then the side when they actually remake the original movie, I thought for the most part it was done pretty well. I love the shit out of Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Disagree, but
I know.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna hate on you for that.
Like I do love Charles Cyphers and Donald Pleasance, but I think in a lot of ways Malcolm McDowell and Brad Dourif had a lot better on-screen chemistry than
Yes.
You're probably right on that one. Crew member said the point in H2O that they do the Loomis speech talking about Michael having the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. Then you see the mask with the eyes showing the whole time. They do show his eyes a lot. I don't mind that. I think it really hits you whenever they see each other for the first time, when their eyes do meet. I think it works for that.
I don't think he even recognized her as Laurie Strode. He looked confused.
Is that a man? I can't tell what that is. But
like, sir, I'm looking for my sister.
No, he's like, did you cut your hair?
You lost the wig from Halloween too. What the hell's wrong with you? And I never knew that wasn't Donald Pleasance's voice whenever I first watched it when I was younger.
Yeah, it was Tom Kane, I think, right?
I didn't really realize that until recently, to be honest. It didn't bother me.
No, it didn't bother. He sounded fine.
Yeah.
Now, the guy they got to do Loomis in 2018, that dude, whoever that dude was, mwah.
Yeah, I think using the fucking warped, like, aged tape sound, that covered any fucking difference, and it made it understandable. Like, you just add that fucked up tape effect.
I like that.
I could buy that.
For a second, I believed that Donald Pleasance was back for that split second of that movie. I was like,
I had to check it out after I left the theater. I'm like, did they use some shit from like the TV extended cut or
right?
It's like, no, this was some other dude straight up.
That sounds just like him. It worked. All right, Dan, your number 4.
Number 4. My number 4 is Happy Halloween.
Wow.
Halloween 3, man.
Dang.
This one, like, I'll sometimes probably watch this one more than any of the other Michael movies. Like, if I'm just in the mood to watch a Halloween movie, but I can't decide. Like, this is the one that I'll grab if I don't know which one I want to watch. Like, fuck it. It's a Halloween 3 night. I enjoy the potential that this had for the series as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, as much as I love Michael, as much as we all love Michael, I'm super curious what direction they could have gone in.
Me too.
How successful they could have gone had they just moved on and said, you know what, fuck the fans and their bitchy attitudes right now. It's 1982. Right. Fuck them right now. Right. Let's move on and see how they feel in 1983 and 84. And then if they don't like it,
then maybe we'll talk about it. Yeah, right.
But God, you guys fucking nailed all the great points about Tom Atkins in this film and Connell Cochran.
Hell yeah.
Connell Cochran is the most evil son of a bitch in a film ever,
yes.
I think.
I agree.
Like you see some despicable fucking movie villains, but I don't know, man. Connell Cochran,
he's up there.
Most people can't hold a fucking candle to him. Like, I think the only person to have ever killed more people than him is probably I don't know, whoever pressed the little button on the Death Star to blow up Alderaan. Because you got to think, fucking people clearly fucking died at the end of
Yeah.
Halloween 3.
Yeah.
Like, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it. You should have seen it by now. God,
Do you think Tom Atkins saved the day? No way.
Oh, hell no. Tom
No.
Atkins, I think, died there too.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, go figure. I mean, those
Right.
kids were wearing the masks and they found the channel that was still going.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I just wish they had stuck with their original ending and instead of going straight into the music, had the screams and then gone
Yes.
into like that synthy sound that voo, 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 and then did the
Definitely.
Mhm.
like that. That like, I got chills just thinking about that. But man, Halloween 3, number 4. I'm glad this film is finally starting to get the respect it deserves.
Me too.
It's a good movie.
It is.
Why couldn't I don't know why they couldn't have just went, you know, if you wanted to go back to Michael Myers, fine. But go back to Michael Myers and do an anthology series as well. Or
Like do Michael one year,
Yeah.
the next. Yeah. I would have been down for that.
You gave it one shot, it didn't go as well as you wanted, so you're like, oh fuck it, I quit. You gotta give it at least another shot to see how if you're gonna make a second one, see how it goes from there before you quit.
Yeah, you gotta establish that you're fucking doing something different.
It's like, no, we're doing it this way now.
Yeah, just
yeah.
Do you think a remake of Halloween 3 is a good idea, or do you think it's an additional sequel to Halloween 3?
Like, I would say do Halloween 4, but make it an anthology.
Yeah.
Like, just call it Halloween 4. Cool subtitle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, there, have your cake and eat it too, guys.
There you go.
Like, because at this point, you might as well give it fucking numbers.
Right.
Just confuse the people even more. We got 3 movies that are called Halloween, for crying out loud.
Right.
So, like, 2 movies called Halloween 4 is not going to hurt nobody.
What's Halloween 4 are we watching? We're going to watch the new Halloween 4. We watched the old Halloween 4 yesterday. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't call the new Halloween Halloween. I always call it Halloween 2018.
Me too.
That's the title for me, Halloween 2018.
Yeah, it's
like,
Halloween 2018.
I'll call it Halloween if I'm fucking with somebody.
Right.
Like,
oh yeah, I like Halloween. Halloween's my favorite one.
When you went to the theater to get your tickets, though, did you walk up to the ticket taker and be like, "Could I get X amount of tickets to Halloween 2018?"
You don't know. Maybe I did. No, I didn't. I don't.
No, I said just give me fucking Halloween tickets.
4 tickets to Halloween. I think I said that no matter what Halloween it was, though. I didn't say give me a ticket to Rob Zombie's Halloween. I said give me Halloween.
Just give me Halloween, yeah.
Give me Halloween. Ashley, good night, Ash.
Good night, Ashley.
Good night.
I don't. Halloween 3 is great. I don't care. I don't know.
I like it.
I don't understand the people that hate it completely. I just think those people just don't give it a fair shake. Which I guess that's the same thing with Rob Zombie's Halloween and Halloween 2, I guess.
Yep.
Well, different films for different people, I guess, and that's the best part about horror and what we love the most, because everybody got different opinions and get along. And if you don't get along, then get the hell out. Right. Number 3. I'm gonna go Halloween 4. I like Michael. I actually am one of the few people that like The Mask. I like it a lot, actually. I didn't, but when I bought it and I got it in person, it looks so much better than it does in the movie. The shoulder pads are the only thing that kills Michael Myers for me in that movie.
Yes.
Watching him walk around on that roof is one of the most horrible things to watch. You don't know if he's going to fall right now. He might slip the whole roof. You don't know. And how did he get down so fast when Rachel fell off and then bam, he's there like 1 second later? What did he do? He called up Jason from Jason Takes Manhattan and asked him how he uses his teleportation power. And that's how he got down there. Rachel, whoa, we love Rachel.
Oh yeah.
We love Rachel. We need a reboot a remake or a sequel to Halloween 4 and bring back Rachel, and everybody will be
Mhm.
happy. Everybody will be happy.
Haddonfield the Vanish is a sequel to Halloween 4.
I know that,
But I know.
Fandom.
I thought they got Ellie Cornell to come back though.
No,
But hey, that'd
they
be
got
cool.
They got Oh no, they got I missed that freaking stream the other night. Unfortunately, I was supposed to be on that fandom thing too, but I was having computer issues, so I didn't get to make it. Unfortunately, but I did support that. I did support Sean and those boys at Phantom Empire with Halloween the Vanish. So looking forward to that. I think
Me too.
Did that start filming yet? If it didn't, I know it's going to start very soon.
Very soon, yeah. I don't know.
Believe. I'm looking
Yeah, if not yet, like very, very soon.
I was in a sad part because they have to go up to the cabin and do all that shit. It's gonna look pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. All these fan films are freaking badass.
Me too.
Out. Can't wait to see it. All of them. Never hike in the snow. I enjoyed it, but not as much as everybody else. But that's okay. It was still good. And yeah, Halloween 4. Dr. Loomis is awesome. I don't like his egg on the side of his face. I don't know what that's all about. It was it was like a over easy egg and then kind of scrambled, and at least in Halloween 6, at least he explains that he got some skin grafts in the
producer's cut.
Yeah, I like
it. Had surgery to remove. Yeah, it's great.
That it's a normal looking face, and he gives a reason why it's a normal looking face. But he's great in that movie. Reverend, where are you heading, Miss Reverend's hair? I like him.
You're hunting it, ain't you?
Oh, I could tell by the look on your face as soon as you got in.
Pilgrim, all right.
I liked him, even though he wasn't in it very long. I wanted Michael to kill those punk ass kids that sprayed the dust up his face.
Fuck those guys. Yeah.
Dude, what if Reverend Sayer like just cornered them wherever they were going and just fucking pulled out a shotgun and was like, "You fucking bastards, you!"
What?
That is now what happens in my mind now. That is officially canon now.
Yep, he goes and hunts them down and kills their ass. Were they were cheerleaders, right? Didn't they have like pom poms and shit?
Yeah, they were like jocks and cheerleaders and shit. Like, yeah,
and they were. I hope they were in Haddonfield because weren't they really far away from Haddonfield? Weren't they at that point?
They were probably those cunts from Russellville.
Oh yeah,
or Ridgemont. It's a 4-hour drive.
That's all I got to say about Halloween 4. That's a great ass movie. Definitely always a must watch on Halloween. Got the best atmosphere in the franchise for sure. It's definitely number 3 for me. Number 3 for you, Chris.
Number 3 for me is also Halloween 4. Yeah, the mask doesn't bother me as much as it does for some people. It's not my favorite mask by any means, but it's serviceable. It's fine. I don't hate it. Like you said, the shoulder pads is what messes it up for me. Atmosphere is great. Child actors in a horror movie can kind of scare me if they're not done well. Danielle Harris killed it. I love Ellie Cornell as a final girl. Of course, Reverend Sayer Loomis we just talked about. I like the stuff that takes place in the school. Maybe not the pink hair with the white mask, but that whole like sequence in the school is great. The rooftop scene is great. Bo Starr is really good in that movie.
Yeah,
in some way, I prefer Meeker over Brackett in the original '78.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He just had better chemistry with Loomis, in my opinion. So there's a lot to love, and of course that big fucking cock tease by Kelly Meeker that we won't talk about.
Oh yeah,
but, yeah. I mean, come on. Who
that's
doesn't?
That's probably why I put this at 5.
Yeah, probably. Fucking bitch. Yeah, I'm going Halloween 4 too.
Great choice. Dan, your number 3.
My number 3 is going to be Halloween 2018.
Okay. And
I fucking love this movie. I haven't rewatched it as much as I would have liked to. I think maybe in a lot of ways that's why I still hold it in such high regards. But I don't know. I've probably watched it like 6 times since it's come out, which I guess for some people that's a lot of times.
Watched it 6 times.
6 times.
I've watched it 6
Only
times.
6 times.
But yeah, I don't know. Like some people I talk to, they're like, "What do you mean you saw it 6 times? Shouldn't once be enough?" I'm like, no. Are you fucking high? It's like you gotta watch a movie until you fucking make the disc or tape burn out, you know? Fucking It's like you're supposed to play the shit out of movies. That's why you buy home video.
Yeah.
But
Right. So you can watch it over and over.
like I fucking love Halloween 2018 though. I really do. This was it was another one that was kind of hard to place on here. I don't know. I still, whenever I go to rewatch it, I still get that feeling I got before the film came out. That whole summer of 2018 hype. I still feel it. Like before I go to watch it, I get that feeling of like going to my seat. Going to my seat, I got like that perfect row right in the middle, not too close, not too far back. And I remember everyone in the theater was like not there. Like the only time I really noticed everyone in the theater was when he killed Lumpy. That's what I'm calling that kid now, the little dancer boy. And the Julian scene. Like those are the only times you really noticed anyone else in the audience. But that fucking movie, I don't have a single bad thing to really say about it. I mean, I might have said a couple things that were nitpicks at the most.
Yeah.
But I love that it retcons everything, and that's why I think I like it so much, is it's no longer reliant on that brother-sister storyline.
Yes.
James Jude Courtney, best fucking Myers we've had since George P. Wilbur. Maybe Tyler Mane.
No doubt.
In the non-zombie canon, best since Wilbur. But you guys know how I feel about Wilbur anyway.
Right.
But yeah, James Jude Courtney really sells the role. And you get the feeling that this really is a 40-year rivalry between him and Jamie Lee Curtis, where in Halloween H2O it felt a little too melodramatic in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And I think not using the CW platform, whatever, is a backdrop really helped this one. I mean, the Halloween 2018 is just fucking great. I'm just gonna ramble at this point. You guys,
yeah, we're gonna stop right there. Chris, your number 2, which is
number Halloween 2018, baby. Fucking love this movie, dude. That's what I was saying in my review. The hype has not died down for me in the past 2 years, like you would think it would.
Nope.
I love it just as much, if not even a little more, than I did. It's great. James Jude Courtney, of course, we talked about. I think after Kills, he could top Nick Castle for me.
Oh, possibly.
I think that's a good possibility. Jamie Lee Curtis was great in this movie. I was hesitant on that at first, like, we're doing Laurie Strode again.
Yeah.
But she kicked ass in it. I love the Allison character. God, I'm in love with that character. I can't wait to see more of her. Judy Greer, could take her leave other than that one badass moment. Sartain, he had good dialogue for a while of the movie, and that whole thing happens that I don't want to talk about. But one of the Sartain moments that I genuinely laugh at is when he's like, and you just sit still, and he's already sitting there. He's like, I was sitting still anyway. What do you mean? I was like, that's like the only part that Sartain legit made me laugh. I'm like, okay. But he's got some great conversation. Like the whole concept is like, I want to know what Michael's really feeling and shit like that. That was interesting to me. I like Vicky. I thought Vicky should have been in it a little bit more than what she was. Cameron, I liked for a while, but yeah, like I went all over. I love 20. And that mask, I'll tell you right now, it's my favorite mask in the whole franchise.
No doubt.
Yeah, for me.
All right. My number, you already know where I'm going. My number 2, 1978. I love Myers, obviously. It's the freaking original. It's classic.
Right.
Classic Loomis. We don't get that anymore, obviously, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He was the man. He made that movie. I don't like Annie. I don't know if anybody really does. Linda's good. Bob's serviceable, I guess.
Bob's a fucking creep.
He got them child molester glasses and shit.
Yeah.
But first I'll rip your clothes off, then you rip my clothes off.
Linda's clothes off.
People take that so seriously too. Like he was really gonna rip off that little girl's clothes.
Like honestly, I think he was just drunk and being a goofball. I mean,
I
don't know if the perception of that was a lot different back then.
Yeah, I was
But
watching it. I'm
like
not sure
watching it,
how that
like
was.
watching it now though, it's like, oh goddamn, that
It's like,
joke didn't
yeah,
age too well.
no, maybe we should take that line out. But
It's like Bobby Epstein, everybody.
we got the music. It's John Carpenter original score that makes that movie what it is. There's what else can be said about it? So I'm not even gonna linger on it. So that's why I got that at number 2. Dan, your number 2?
My number 2 is not Halloween 78, but is Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers.
okay,
Now, I could have been an asshole and put this at number 1,
yeah, I would say I'm not surprised by it that it's your
but
number 2.
yeah, this was the first Halloween movie that I ever saw. I played the fuck out of the VHS tape. You guys have heard this story 100
Oh
times
yeah,
over,
Oh yeah.
it's a
but
good story.
I fucking love this film. And when I heard that there was another cut of it, I'm like, wait, there's more? Curse of Michael Myers? Like, sign me the fuck up. Where do I get it? And this was before the actual release of it. I'm like
right
trying to
at the
understand the
bootleg
internet. And I'm
VHS.
like,
Yeah,
like I don't know. Bootleg is like illegal. So when you're 12 reading that, you're like, I don't want to
and
go
go
to jail.
to jail.
Digital fingerprint, you know.
Yeah.
Like if I download it, my mom's gonna go to jail and nobody's gonna take care of me. So it's like I don't know. I fucking love everything about this movie though. I like the occult angle, like just the use of the Cult of Thorn, especially in the producer's cut. And one thing I really liked about the producer's cut is it explains a lot of the little things that you see in some of the trailers for it. Like
Yeah,
you'll see the people with their hoods. It's
Mhm.
like I don't remember this in the movie, and you see the man in black walking in the tunnel,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and it's like, how come none of this interesting shit was in the movie? Like, what is this? But the way the producer's cut expands and shows that the whole town is in on it, it elaborates a lot more. You see that the new sheriff, the not Meeker guy, is a cult member. Half of the Dr. Wynn's hospital staff, Mrs. Blankenship, cult member.
Hello, dear.
Like, dude, that scared the shit out of me when I was a
Yeah,
kid.
I was like, no shit.
Like, oh my god. But what I really like about the producer's cut is how it just gives you these little droplets of information. Like when Barry Sims is walking to the van, like,
Oh
where's the
yeah,
goddamn van?
that's the
And,
Smith Groves
he
van.
gets in the van,
Yes.
gets killed.
Makes sense.
That helped me appreciate his kill a lot more. I
Mhm.
never understood as a kid. Like,
Right.
honestly, as a kid, I used to think he got killed by the little the visor flipper up at the top. like because Michael's hand comes up and down, and I
Oh.
thought that he pulled the visor
Yeah.
down and killed him, but I was a dumb kid who didn't understand things. So I'm like, oh my god, he killed him with the visor. That's
Damn.
deadly. That's deadly. But man, everything about this film, the atmosphere is perfect. It's definitely one of the scariest. I mean, I was really able to, in a lot of ways, relate with the Danny character as a kid.
hmm
You know, being that kind of shy, weird kid who
Yeah.
had the red Power Ranger and I don't know, got the name Danny, whatever.
I was gonna say, it shares
I mean,
name.
like, it scared the fuck out of me seeing Michael Myers going after a kid with the same name. I'm like,
Right.
fuck that. And again,
Right.
George P. Wilbur is the only Michael Myers that appears in my fucking nightmares.
Hmm.
He's the only one who can do that.
Yeah.
He's creepy.
He's scary as shit in that movie.
He's great in that one,
Again,
man.
a big step up from Halloween 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
No doubt.
There's a reason why he is the best Michael ever.
Whoa. I'm
I
not
wouldn't go that far, but
there. No way. But I respect your opinion.
Like nostalgia, though, I'm not gonna lie. Nostalgia is
yeah,
probably the big judge in this one.
that's how I feel with 5 as well. It's nostalgia is probably the biggest factor for my liking for that one.
Definitely. Oh, well, We already know what your guys' number ones are, so Chris, go ahead.
1978 Halloween, of course. It's the original classic, and Dr. Loomis again makes that fucking movie. That whole speech, and then of course the Lonnie, get your ass away from there. You know, shit like that. It's like hell yeah. Nick Castle, you know, he made the Boogeyman what he is.
Yep.
Laurie Strode honestly doesn't do much for me. I mean, she's fine. She's fine, but like I said, I much prefer Scout Taylor Compton's Laurie Strode. Annie annoys the shit out of me in this movie, just as much as Lester annoyed Annie in that movie. Lindsay! It's like, shut up.
Shut up.
Right. Annie's talking again and getting on my nerves again. That's how I feel every time I watch that goddamn movie. But
yeah.
But yeah, it's classic. How could you not love the 78 film?
And Dan, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, there once was a movie maker named John Carpenter, and he had an idea. Halloween 78.
Yeah, did you rehearse that before we came out?
No, I literally just improvised that.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what to think of that, but we'll take it.
I don't either. But yeah, Halloween 78. I mean, it would be criminal to put anything else, even 6, in first place.
Matt.
I mean, Chris kind of said everything there is to say about it, and you did too. I mean, this one set the bar for what slasher films were going to be for the rest of the time at that point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nick Castle did great. Donald Pleasance makes the movie. Mm-hmm. Everyone else is just kind of there and serviceable enough to just
whatever. But yeah,
I think one of the great characters that doesn't really get a whole lot of love and attention in that film is I know the son of a bitch has a name, but the gravekeeper guy. The way he's just fucking going on to Dr. Loomis, telling him the story, the old Charlie Bowles story. Like after hearing McCrae talk about that, I've got a whole new appreciation for that.
Oh yeah,
and it's like that's become one of my favorite scenes. Like next to, of course, when he's telling Brackett about Michael.
Oh yeah,
that Charlie Bowles speech.
Yep, I'm right there with you.
I like that.
Like just the way he's going on about it. Loomis is like, where are we? What here? Charlie Bowles goes into the garage and God damn it, where's this stupid grave? But
Judith Myers.
Myers.
Bro.
Yeah, oh my God. Of course though, it's 78, man.
Yeah. We wouldn't be here talking about it today without that movie.
Should have figured. What? And obviously, everybody already knows what my number one's going to be. Halloween 2018, at least until next year.
Right.
And then Kills will probably be my number one. But I'm not going to put the cart before the horse, so we're going to go 2018. Pretty much love everything about the movie except for probably Karen, I would say. I just think, like Gonzalo said in your reviews, I just think she was miscast. I agree. If it would have been somebody else, I probably would have liked that character, but her lines there was no heart behind any of her dialogue or any I can't remember which one he said it. Like she was reading off cue cards, which is kind of it seemed like.
Let me tell you about my childhood.
I shot guns and I lived in the basement and there was computers and stuff.
They took me away when I was 12. Like that's really the only scene I don't like her in, and I kind of laugh when she's like, "But Mom, the world is not a dark place. It's full of love and happiness." Like
I could have sworn that was meant to be funny, but the way it plays out, it's like that's not supposed to be funny.
It's like, bitch. In 1992, I could understand. Like
not now.
The whole dissolution of the Soviet Union and end of the Cold War. Yeah. Like I don't want to get into politics, but that was like a really peaceful time. Like that's just facts. The early 90s was a pretty peaceful time in the grand scheme of things. That line would have worked then.
Yeah.
But 2018, it's like, Karen, crawl out from under your fucking
thing, girl. It's not right.
Crew member says Gravekeeper's name was apparently Angus Taylor. So there you go.
Thank you again, crew.
I asked. Let's see what the chat said. I asked them what are their top 3. Brett said 78, followed by Halloween 4, followed by Halloween 2, 1981.
2018 is not in your top 3? Wow.
No, it's way better than Halloween 2.
Brett.
Miss Carter hates Halloween, so she does not have any rankings for that.
But she's showing love for Halloween 3. That works.
Yes. That's good enough for me. Yep.
And crew member said 78, 81, and honestly, Halloween 5.
Ooh.
But if we're talking about best, it's 78, 81, and 2018 / Halloween 4.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if I've ever had Halloween 5 in the top. No, that's probably never even been close to the top 5 for me.
I think Crew and I did have we had some words about that, and if I remember correctly, he's got a lot of nostalgia for that one.
That would make sense.
Like it's like me and my Halloween 6. Like, and I let him know. Like I let him know if it was either through a comment or Discord or through some way on the YouTube. I let him know that Crew. You're probably not going to like my H5 review all that much because I might tear this movie a new asshole. Like I let him know in advance on that one. Like I'm not going to say the kind of shit to it.
Give him a head. There's Brett. Brett says H18 would be number 4.
Okay, all right. It's in top 5 at least.
That like you said, Chris, that the hype train just it doesn't go away for me with that movie.
It didn't for me either.
Yeah, the hype is still there.
The people say they watch it. It gets worse and worse every time. I don't see how.
I don't get that. I don't get that experience with it.
I love pretty much everybody except I really love Allison a lot.
Oh yeah,
get way better in the next 2 movies.
That's one thing I hope they they can't fix it now because it wouldn't make sense for her character. But I don't know about you guys, but it just bugged the ever-loving fuck out of me that she would refer to Jamie Lee Curtis as
grandmother. Yeah, whatever.
It's like what the fuck? Like it's a little thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's one of those little things that it's like an ant crawling in your shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you can't fucking.
I think that was one of the things. I think that was one of the things I nitpicked in my review as well. It's like, why is she calling her grandmother? This isn't fucking 1954, but whatever.
Grandmother.
It's like mother. I get.
Yeah,
I get saying mother, but grandmother. Right. I've never called my grandmother grandmother.
Never once.
It's always been grandma or Mima, Nana, something like that, but never grandmother.
I think Oscar is awful.
Yeah.
I
don't like Oscar either.
Oh, he gets that little piece of that chap lip on Cameron's face. Here's a little bit of me to go with you for the rest of your day. Then he tries to make out with Allison. Get out of here.
Fucking discount Foggy Nelson. Fuck off.
Michael killed your ass.
Yeah. I didn't hate Oscar. I mean, it was kind of a dick move how he tried to move in on Allison after the falling out with Cameron, but
that's not his fault. They were feeding him guacamole in all those sexy ways.
That's true. And I mean, if you're a drunk hormonal teenager who's, face it, Oscar is probably a virgin.
Whoa.
He's not going
he was dancing with them cheerleaders, man.
He's not going to be picking up on signs after you've had a taste, you know, like before your taste senses are like, oh, she waved at me. We're gonna get married. She fucking waved at me. Like
she hearted my profile pic. We are in a relationship. Yeah,
like I'm marrying this bitch.
Right.
But Oscar didn't really bother me like he bothered everyone else. Like
he didn't really bother me. He didn't really have that big of a role anyway, so it really wasn't that big.
I find him humorous, I will say. Like as a comic relief character, he works for me as a comic relief character.
Okay.
He's not bad. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Elrod. I was just walking a pretty girl home, and I just thought she liked me. But
you know how that is, Mr. Elrod? And then lights cut out.
There he is.
Hey, man, you're being weird.
You're
being weird,
Mr.
Elrod.
I'm leaving. Let me jump over your
He's still sitting there, by the way. He ain't moving. He's like, All right, dude. I'm
My
leaving.
God, that kid has like the most painful looking death in the franchise, though.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
getting pulled onto that fucking
Ugh.
bike on that French
Oh
post.
god, yeah.
It's like,
It probably felt good. Probably felt good. Right up his ass. And it came out of his mouth. Oh, I can't wait for freaking kills, man. You think it's gonna come out no matter what? Or they're gonna push it again if it would have to get pushed?
No more fucking delaying it.
It's
They're
coming
not.
out.
No,
will
it's
take
coming
that.
out no matter what.
I will take that bitch on VOD if I have to.
I don't care.
Me too. Me too.
Yep.
And I'll still buy the fucking hard copy.
Yeah.
I'll buy another shelf just so I can rearrange my fucking movies. Just to make room for that fucking bitch.
No,
Yeah, I gotta do that too.
they kind of have to put it out. If it keeps sitting and sitting, it's. I mean, I'm still gonna want to see it, but it's gonna get stale, and people are just gonna be like, "Oh, fuck it, it ain't never coming out." I don't give a shit about that. I don't even care. They'll probably ask $20 for it on VOD, maybe 30.
I'll pay it. I'll pay
30. That's fine.
Yeah.
Movies cost more than that anyway. After you get
right.
I'm definitely down for that. I can't.
Yeah.
Can't freaking. It's less than a year away, which is crazy now.
Of course. Go ahead.
It seemed like it was so like just a couple months ago. It was like, damn, it got pushed. It ain't coming out for so long, and now it's freaking flying by. It'll be here in no time. Just gotta be patient. That teaser they dropped was fantastic.
Woo, buddy.
Dude.
Fantastic.
I waited I was a couple days late to watching that, but oh my fucking God, man.
Dude, have you broken down frame by frame yet?
Not yet.
Do it.
Like, just watching it for what it was, like, 'cause I just watched it at work on a smoke break real quick.
Yeah.
But my God, I was like,
that's what I did.
I was like, hey, Ron, I gotta run home. I gotta change my underwear.
Yeah. You guys remember that day? It's like I want to film a reaction, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm doing it now while I'm at work."
I saw you.
I think I came. Yeah,
it was good. It showed just enough to keep you.
Yeah,
like a lot more.
That was the thing. I was like kind of pissed that it did it the right way, and it pissed me off. But I was like so thankful at the same time. I'm like, yes, it did what a teaser's supposed to do. It's supposed to whet your appetite just enough.
It did.
Oh, it wetted the appetite.
Not let you really know jack fuck about nothing.
Right. It didn't tell you shit about what the story or anything.
It did just that, but it also was annoying at the same time because it's like, because fuck that. I should have seen this movie 3 fucking weeks ago.
Right.
True.
It was probably like 2 weeks ago at that point, but all the same, it's like we should have already had the fucking movie, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
I know. We're gonna get it eventually.
Yeah, I prefer the theater experience, but if they just decide to do VOD, I'll fucking take it still. So
no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
To me. Just give it to me.
Ow! Holy shit! All right. So wrapping this up, what you got coming up on the channel, Mr. Chris Snyder? What can we look forward to seeing from you soon here?
Well, this Sunday we're doing the Scream 3 live commentary, and then Monday Destiny will be on the show, and then the Sunday after that Destiny will be back, and we're doing the Jennifer's Body commentary.
Jennifer's Body. I haven't watched that movie in a long time.
Oh, dude, it's good. It's good stuff.
A long time. Was the kid that was in the Nightmare on Elm Street remake? Wasn't he in that movie in Jennifer's Body? Okay.
Yeah, he's in that.
I thought so.
Yep.
How were they close in like years?
Yeah, I think Jennifer's Body was like a year before the Nightmare remake.
Yeah, I think Jennifer's Body was 2009, and then Nightmare remake was 2010, yeah.
That's when I need to fucking revisit.
Nightmare remake.
But no, God, no. God, Jesus, man.
I see
Jennifer's Body.
No. Go see. I see now that Nightmare freaking opening night at midnight. I was so excited. And then that's what I got, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man.
I actually didn't hate it. I haven't watched it in a very long time, so. But you know me and Freddy, I don't watch any of those at all, so.
Yeah, but
I like a good chunk of the Nightmare remake.
How in the actual fuck were you excited for a Nightmare movie if you don't enjoy the Nightmare movies?
Yeah, probably because I honestly don't know why.
Like that's like the.
We just want a new one. Just give us a new one.
Yeah.
It's Freddy fucking Krueger. Bring Freddy back.
That's one series that I don't really give a shit if they make another one or not. But that's just my opinion. I do want another Friday, but that's going to be a very long time and probably never going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, don't hold your breath on that one for a while.
No, we'll die. Phil, what you got coming up on your channel?
Well, tonight I'm probably going to be recording my 3 from Hell review.
Hell yeah.
So possibly look for that tomorrow.
Hell yeah. I'm excited to know your thoughts on that one.
I will keep those to myself at the moment. But
go ahead.
Yes,
Go ahead. I'm excited.
I will say it was a film.
It is.
But yeah, I'm going to be doing that, and of course, I'm going to be trying to pick up a few of the reviews that I missed out on through October when my schedule just caught up with me and started eating me alive. Like, fuck, you got to skip like these 6 days, you dumbass. But I'm still going to throw those in the 31 Days of October playlist, and I might even be an asshole and be like, hey, this is still for the 31 Days of October in November.
But Dad, it's November now.
It's fine. Well,
but yeah, gonna be doing that, and fuck, I thought there was something else too. I don't know if the airwaves are clear enough. Hopefully next Friday, not this Friday, if everyone is staying off of live, I just might do my live pilot.
Whoa!
Oh shit!
Depending on how things are going, hopefully I can launch a live pilot. I'm actually even going to call that the filthy fucking pilot.
Filthy?
I don't know. They'd probably take the video down if fucking was in the title.
I don't know.
Like you're not a millionaire and you said fuck in your title.
You're done.
Like I had way the fuck back. I had a little sample like going live. It was just like I don't know, like 3 minutes of me just sitting there by myself, like had nobody in his chat. Like, so I just called it a Filthy Dan featuring himself. And that thing got blocked like immediately. I'm like, but what did I do?
You did not.
It's just me.
It's like I didn't say I'm fucking myself.
Oh, like, cut off.
Like, does it sound like does it seem like it's a porno fucking video? What the fuck? But yeah, gonna try to launch for a live next week.
Hell yeah.
Just kind of dip my toe in that water.
See
you guys are kind of pulling me out of my shell with that.
Absolutely, man.
Might make a couple more videos with this guy and give him a nice little retirement video. It's like the illusion has been shattered by my multiple live appearances where I've not had it.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, there goes the mystery there.
It's gone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's like I'm not a toxic Avenger under it.
You're a human being.
It was a good metaphor though, because now the mask is coming off with the getting into live and stuff. Now it's
there. You go, buddy.
Good metaphor.
Coming out of a shell. There he is.
Yeah,
coming out of a shell.
Jason did raise a good point though. How it kind of fucks up the sound of my voice, like the way it travels and whatnot.
A little bit.
So like I figure, yeah, it's probably a logical step too. Just fucking take it off and
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We can actually hear you talk, fucker.
Brett said Brad will be devastated if you do that.
Well, you'll still see it in the videos. It'll still be there.
It just won't be on your face.
I'll probably keep wearing it as a hat. A little ass hat.
Actually, yeah, I like that look for it. It looks good, man.
I'm used to it now, so you might as well keep going like that.
Right, might as well. It's still there. You're good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And then obviously next Wednesday's the big one for me. Still super nervous.
You got it, man. Don't worry about it.
He said we're just two dudes talking some horror, so I'm gonna give it my best shot and friggin' see how that goes. And then I should have Destiny on the week after that. And then the week after that, I got Good Real Hunting coming on, and we're gonna talk about ranking the Scream series and talking about Scream 5 and what we think about that. So it's going to be busy until we get to December, and then I probably won't be on here very much because I working a lot.
Yeah, I got a busy November too when it comes to live stuff. I got a lot of stuff coming up this month,
I don't.
live wise. So.
I got to get some. I don't have any pre-recorded stuff right now. I got to.
Neither do I.
Haven't had any time to do it, so I don't have anything.
I got one review that I want to put out very soon, like maybe sometime in the next like week or two or something. I might as well just tell you, I'm gonna do Reanimator here very soon.
Okay.
But yeah, of course, got Destiny coming on twice next week, and then you'll be on the day after, something like that.
Yep.
Creeping It Real episode 1 will be November 23rd. And that's pretty much about. And I got Good Real Hunting on December 1st.
Busy shit.
Yeah.
The way we like it. Oh, look at that. Crew member said, "Damn, hey, where'd it go? You son of a bitch." There we go. This one was a lot of damn fun, guys. Well, I appreciate that.
Hell yeah. I had blast.
You never know how these things are going to go and who's going to show up and how freaking if your machines and shit are going to work. But it worked this time.
Right.
It was a fun fucking night. Always a good time with the Faccmonster, says Miss Carter. I appreciate that. You always show up. I love it.
Hell yeah.
We got a great community we're building here, and great group of people. Same people kind of show up in all of our things, and that's awesome that we came close with all these people in this little amount of time.
It was almost inevitable that we would come together. Like when you look at just the same faces in all of our comment sections and whatnot, like it would have been a matter of time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If we hadn't come together, I think the people would have been like,
"You guys should do this together."
Yeah.
Like I've been checking out this guy who's about the very similar in a lot of ways. Why aren't you guys fucking working together?
Yeah, you're right. It definitely would have happened eventually.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh fuck. I know. I don't run my streams as late as the J man because he can run on 2 hours of sleep and I can't. I got one more kid than him, so I'm gonna count it as that.
Till dawn one though. I'm still fucking surprised by.
I'm still recovering from that one. Yeah, that was a long fucking night.
Like that, I think in a lot of ways that's why I've been slacking since I dropped my 31 review because that's been like what fucking 5 days now.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
I can't
get up on that now.
Like I just gotta.
Keep pushing through that.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh man. But I want to thank everybody who hanged out with us tonight.
Thank you guys.
I'm sure.
Thank you guys.
But this old guy got to go to bed because he had to get his kids up for school in the morning. So I appreciate Chris and Dan coming on tonight.
Appreciate you having us, man.
Thank you for bringing us on.
That's what we do.
You saved us a lot of fucking work doing this live, by the way.
You're quite welcome, my friend. I did it for you guys.
Thanks. We appreciate it.
No problem.
Consider this the unofficial ending of Halloween Wednesday 2020.
Yep, this is the epilogue.
And I'm glad I was a part of it. Don't get much better than that.
Hell yeah.
So, like I said, I want to thank you guys for coming on tonight, and you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, my good man.
And you guys do this.
We'll be talking in like 2 seconds on chat, so we're good. So, peace out, guys.
Peace.
Bye, everybody.